Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life's good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Does the 1SB blend? Guys, I must have gotten 20 emails piggybacking on the video I did yesterday about the 1SB. While I play this, is it going to blend with? Guys, don't worry about it. I'll explain in a minute. It's a no-brainer. Yes, it blends. All right, anyway, I have played a lot. I played about 2 hours today, so let's see what we got, and we'll talk about the 1SB and its ability to blend with other mouthpieces and trumpets. All right? Three octave E-flat chromatic rips, and then right down to the E-flat trumpet and go sitting on the high E-flat in the Haydn concerto. Anyway, does it blend? Oh, you blend. Did you guys see My Cousin Vinny and Marissa Tomei's line? Ah, we love that in our house. Oh, you blend. Anyway, does it blend? Yes. Not even a question about it. Yes. Now let me explain. I'm going to give you the physiological reasons why it blends, and then I'm going to give you some more obvious reasons why it blends. Okay? Now, physiologically, the reason it blends is this. It takes the corners out. It takes the corners out of play. If you take the corners out of play, you take the strain out of play. And of all my time, as you know, my orchestral background is where I made my bones. Okay, principal trumpet, North Carolina, Met, that whole 9 yards. All right? I have a lot of orchestral experience by piano broils. I really and truly believe that what the orchestral guys are complaining about when they are confronted with a lead guy is the strain in the tone. I really and truly believe that. Bill Chase, flake of argument, God bless him, was killing himself. That's not going to work in an orchestra. Harry James, on the other hand, there was no stretch at all, and for all his power and the wacky vibrato that would have to go, he could sit first, second, third, fourth chair in any orchestra in the world. Chicago Symphony, Berlin, with his B-flat trumpet and his Parduba double cup mouthpiece, and blend perfectly. He could sit next to Mel Broyles, he could sit next to Herseth and play second trumpet, assistant, and blend perfectly. There is no strain in the tone. Now, when you have no strain in the tone and when you are controlling it with the strongest muscle in the body, the tongue, guys, all of the machinations, whatever you want to call it, we'll get, you know what I'm talking about. All of that is going on inside the mouth, and you have complete control over it. Guys, if you are playing in a symphony orchestra, there is a different compression in your mouth, controlled completely by you and the tongue, that changes the compression inside the mouth. You could play the same note, a middle C, and play it perfectly with the Chicago Symphony, and then play the same note, and with a little more compression, blend perfectly with the Maynard Ferguson Orchestra. It's all done with the tongue. Now, I don't like to use the term tongue-controlled embouchure because that brings different factors into play, which I don't want to go over again. But guys, it's all done inside your mouth. And if you get rid of the corners, what other player in the history of trumpet is going to allow somebody, yourself, to pull the corners while they're spit buzzing? The only reason why I don't do that while they're playing is it moves too much and the mouthpiece bounces around. Okay? But it'll be the same result. Okay? Completely non-existent. There is no strain in the tone, and you can control it with the tongue inside your mouth. A thicker, more relaxed tongue to get a broader, more lyrical timbre. Same thing. Compress it up, and you got the sizzle. Completely controlled by the tongue. All right? That's physiological. Okay, now, let's think about the people that play the 1SB. You got Perico, double C guy out in Vegas, who has a background in orchestral playing with the Youngstown Symphony or everything in between. Guys, he's got double C. He's above double C, effortlessly, and he doesn't practice. And he's got all the sizzle, all the richness, completely 100% at his fingertips. There's his first call, one of his first calls with his group, this guy named Tom DeLibero, who's played with Sinatra and played with everybody in between. An incredible lead player, plays the 1SB. Same thing. Take your head off with double C's. And every kind of playing plays a ballad, can do anything you want. Okay? That end of it you've got. And the way I demonstrate, well, you know, you're okay. Now, orchestral, Herb Smith, assistant principal trumpet player with the Rochester Philharmonic, is playing all of Jerry's trumpets and all of his mouthpieces on the job. It's one of the best orchestras in the world. He plays assistant principal, and he does play lead depending on the piece. And here's another thing that Herb Smith has, that Bilger, Chris Martin, great players, but they don't have this quality. When he gets through with the downbeat of a Bruckner symphony with the Rochester Philharmonic, he can go downtown and play lead with Paul Anka and tear the freaking walls down with the same mouthpiece. He's a double C guy, and one of the, listen to his YouTubes. He's got B flat, he's got Arbin characteristic studies with the rich, beautiful tone. Okay? So we got the orchestral covered. We got the freakish lead. We got the orchestral, everything in between. What about a soloist? How about Marcus Finkler in Germany? The guy's a monster, man. He's playing a 1SB, and I've done a video on him. I've played his, he couldn't play his humble concerto. There were copyright rights. I couldn't do it. Guys, he's an incredible soloist. E-flat trumpet, piccolo, Brandenburg. Guys, and it's on the 1SB. Got Nick Drozdoff, formerly with Maynard. Double C's all day long. Guys, we can go on and on. And these guys are absolutely 1,000% very, very able to go to different genres. But each one specializes in a different thing, and they're all playing the same mouthpiece. Okay, the piece de resistance. I've got one of my former high school students who is now as a freshman in college. I'm not going to tell you where it is. I'm not going to use his name. I got him all over the place, but this one in particular, I asked him today, does this blend? He says, you can't believe how it blends. He says, I have no problem whatsoever. And the fact of the matter is, he says he can't believe it, but he sounds almost exactly like the trumpet professor there, who's playing completely different equipment. But because it is so relaxed, you can be the chameleon. You can be the one that, in the middle of a scale, you can turn from Herseth to Maynard in the middle of a scale just by controlling the compression. And of all Jerry's mouthpieces, I have never been able to make that claim before. None of them had the versatility. I always had one that I used for 90% of the stuff, and then I always had at least one emergency mouthpiece in there for things that didn't blend right. I don't need it. All I need is one mouthpiece. I'm telling you what, that's not the greatest thing from a business standpoint, because I sell you one mouthpiece and you're set for life. There's no return customers. I don't care. I want everybody, and every trumpet player in the world, to have the 1SB and play any kind of music you want. Get the 1SB and the trumpet world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. That's my message. Thank you, Jerry. Love you all.